First of all, may I respect to the Triple James. Okay. So, hello, good evening, all people, dear to all friends. Okay, and hi, Venerable Sambun.
นมัสการท่านสอน and
Yes.
Good evening everyone.
Okay. So today we again have Monkchat live, okay, which is online from Chiang Mai. Okay, today we would like to see all the viewers have some question and answer and sharing something as we have mentioned. Okay, so for those who are coming, okay, you can like and share. Okay, you can write some comments, okay, to have an interaction with Buddhist monk. Okay, so right now we are gathering some viewers first. All right, so we go slowly. Today I feel very delighted and very happy to speak again on the screen, on the camera again. This is part of my daily practice, okay, to weekly have to go speak on the camera and see all you guys through online. Okay, so that's why we are welcome for those who are just jump into this Facebook live, okay, from Monkchat. Okay, you are participating Monkchat live to listening the talk, sharing and discussion about the Dhamma in daily life. Today I am Phra Sontavi Intasaro. Always be here to share something with some guest speaker as well. Okay. Hello to Mok San Loy. Okay. You can also share with us, okay, for to all viewers where you are listening us from, to have a greeting, you know. Okay, Venerable Sambun, before we dive into the main topic, what we going to share and talk about today, mention to the meditation practice. Yes, but it's not such a serious one for today. Facebook Live, it will more like we come to see all of the audience and meditators who used to come to practice meditation in Monkchat, or whenever you went to practice or learned. Today we want to be here to be like your friends, to share and listen from your feedback or question from you. We will help and discuss about that issues together. So hello to Miss Malika to jump into this Facebook Live. Thank you for your participation. So you can send something, ask a question. Okay, Venerable Sombun, as we have mentioned in the post, to share something, encourage meditators to restore their meditation practice in as a discipline, or you have some inspired story to tell and share. And of course, I also would like to share several story as well to all practitioners, meditation practitioners, to inspire you, encourage you to back to your track. Yes. Venerable Sumbun, would you have some free talking to audiences first? Yes.
And yes, hello everyone. So today topic it's more like it's likely to be free, like how to say, freely discussion actually. But the topic that we are going to focus today would be about the about meditation mainly. So as we most of us know, and actually meditation is very very important for our uh, everyday life. So many research, many how to say evidence showing practicing meditation uh, help improve not only physically, also not only mentally but also physically. It's very um, well known when we talk about meditation or mindfulness, and the word that we oftentimes coming up when we talk about meditation. So but why many people still cannot really uh, practice regularly, or maybe sometimes even some people even find it very difficult, to practice meditation. So today we are going to discuss, maybe giving you some story and how maybe our for maybe the senior monk, how can they, when what happened to them when they start to meditate, or maybe how can they how could they practice, you know, from the beginning until they become maybe some our Sima monk even become a master, a meditation master. How could they got through, you know, those kind of difficulty on practicing meditation? Some people maybe doing meditation regularly, you know, but some can practice even longer time, maybe for 2 hours or 3 hours, you know. And some of them start from maybe very beginning, maybe basically start from 5 minutes, and still they can practice maybe 1 hour a day or something. Then how can they um, uh, do that? So today we're going to discuss on that topic.
Yes, of course. This will be a story that inspire and a way, show a way to new practitioners to guide them to get more benefit from their own practicing. Now, once again, hello to Mok Sang Le. He is happy to have a chance to listen to both of us. Thank you so much for your comments, Monk, Patapi, Jantawong, and Miss Malika also said Sadhu. Thank you so much for all viewers. Okay, you can share and like. We will have this talk around 1 hour. So Monk Venerable Sumbun, he has his discipline routine to, as we mentioned, discipline, before sleep, every time practice meditation. One thing I want to point out, okay, is discipline or morality. It's the discipline to control or train your behavior. So meditation is a discipline to control and to develop your mind, as Venerable Sumbun have mentioned. So in Monkchat, okay, this is a story that I want to starting first, sharing something that will inspire you. Last 2 years, because the whole 2020 COVID hit the whole world. So Chiang Mai, there are many tourists, many visitors. They have to leave out from Thailand, from Chiang Mai, and we no more lay practitioners to come and forth to Monkchat and meditation retreat. But before that, there are many different meditators from different countries, and I have a chance to took care of those practitioners during 2 or 3 months when the main one, okay, the main meditation teacher, then he went away to run some important things, and I took that chance to practice myself and train my skill, guide, and explain how to practice meditation and following the whole schedule. For example, 1 day meditation, 2 days meditation. And one thing that I always keep in my mind, that when I have a great opportunity to meet some practitioner, and I will share this story to them to inspire them as well, because I have an experience with very interesting people. So one time I met an guy, one disabled people, but she's like not completely disabled, but this more like she born with that physical, become a small girl, and then she can't help herself, so she have to always sit on the wheelchair. And that day, that all the meditators sitting in the meditation hall, and I guide them to practice sitting meditation, walking meditation, and during the walking meditation session, I also please her to keep practicing her sitting meditation, because she cannot join the walking group, because she's sitting on the wheelchair. When we start to practice walking, the whole group will note together: right goes thus, left goes thus, observing, concentrating movement. And because of the saying together, right goes thus, left goes thus, observe right and left moving, she got an idea that how she going to participate in the group. And then she start to move the controller, use feeling and imagination, like right and left moving, and she starts slowly move the controller with the rhythm of saying right goes thus, left goes thus. And when I seen that effort, it's also inspire even guider, that one people who are really want to learn and never give up to train something that she believed that it is the way that she can rely on, she can apply that to train her mental, not to being suffer with physical. And from that moment, I try to point out to meditators in the hall, and they're also inspired from that. And several groups after that, I also try to share some of this story, to inspire them, for all meditators to have an encourage an effort to practice meditation. This is one, I think, story that we can recollect sometime when you feel less effort, discouraged to do something hard, when you are in between hard time. You can recollect to some your past experience that you met with someone that who can inspire you, a story that you have heard, or real situation that you have been experienced. And this not only inspire to all meditators, but also inspire me, since this moment. It's shake my feeling, my intention to do something hard. So this is my first story that I would like to share and encourage, empower all practitioners to restore your meditation practice back to daily routine. Yes, that's something that I would like to share. I hope whole audience who jump into between my talk will understand, right? Thank you. Yeah. So Venerable Sambun, have any some short story or something you share to empower courage to all people? Yes.
I I I couldn't think of any maybe story, but what I would like to share about practicing meditation. So many people they expect to see something change in their life through practicing meditation, but some or most of the meditator fail, to 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 follow the schedule or uh, to have a progress or development or any change in their life, because there's many factors that I would like to share to you today. Um, if you want to become a successful meditator, you have to follow these um, how to say four four factor. Nah. Um, said told by the Buddha, and actually, nah. But I will add something, maybe a little more, how to tips to tip how to practice and how to successful for your practice and to see the change and the progress in your practice. Um, Firstly, I would like to focus on for those who are beginner, but for those who have been practicing for a while, maybe you have some experience, or maybe experience how meditation practice really is. I would say meditation is like it's a skill. It's a skill you have to practice. You have to do it again and again. So there's no shortcut for doing meditation. You cannot become a successful meditator only sitting 1 hour and you will become enlightened. But it's about cultivating new habits to change, to break the old habits. Many people want to change, want to get rid of their bad behavior or bad habits. It's the same thing. You have to do it again and again, again and again. Keep consistently practice. It's like doing gymnastic. Gymnastic is like you're learning a language. It's like you're driving a car, riding a bicycle. It's like when you were a child or when you learn how to walk. Of course, at the beginning, you may fall sometime or fail, or even sometimes discourage, you know, because you are not strong enough. And many people just give up at the beginning. So that's why I would like to tell you that every beginning always difficult, always difficult. Meditation also the same as that, and actually it's a skill. It require time, require effort, require um, devotion and your practice. So that's why if you're a beginner, I would like to encourage you. Don't be discouraged yet. If you fail or maybe you find many difficulty at the beginning, so maybe you can start with something very simple, very simple. Maybe start from a short amount of time. Maybe start from 5 minutes a day. I think doing meditation, if you can do it regularly, we focus on, maybe at the beginning, focus on the quantity rather quality, So to cultivate new habits, um, I think doing meditation, maybe if you practice meditation, maybe you do meditation or 1 hour per month, and you do it every day, 5 minutes a day, every day for a month. Do you think which one is better? Uh, so that's why here is concerned with discipline, self-discipline, And firstly, you have to have a clear goal. Maybe you set your own goal. Maybe I will practice meditation for maybe this a week, every day for 7 days, and you set the goal and you clear. Now is your duty is to have a self-discipline. Discipline and consistency is very important on doing meditation. Yeah, and of course, sometimes there's many, how to say, something that will distract your schedule or your time. Yeah. So at the beginning, maybe you don't have to strict to yourself that much that you have to do it every day, but you can maybe sometime um, compromise with yourself, maybe postpone. Maybe today, if you cannot practice for 5 minutes, maybe you extend and add more for tomorrow. Maybe tomorrow you practice 10 minutes or something, and to replace today that you didn't yesterday you didn't practice or something. And that is the way how to compromise. Practicing meditation, you don't have to really strict to yourself that much. And because doing meditation, we don't really focus on the too much expectations. Otherwise, it's going to be a stress instead of relaxation. And of course, the last um, the last suggestion from me for doing meditation is efforts. So whether you have the self-discipline or clear goal or whatever, if you lack of efforts, it's it's not going to be, how to say, you will effort is required or feel, or for those who want to be successful, So anything can be done. Nothing can be done without efforts. Meditation is the same thing. So your effort have to be stronger and stronger. After you have done, maybe you're successful the first week, you can do it every day for 5 minutes. Now increase more your efforts, maybe for 10 minutes a day. Then after the following week, you add more, maybe 15 minutes a day, 15 minutes a day, and more and more, and you will see the change in your life, and you will see not only the change, but also your self-esteem, your self-respectation when you success, and that will encourage you, will empower you. You have the inspiration and fashion to do more because you have done, I have done this, and that will be the power that will put you up. Yeah. But if you make the commitment to yourself, I will practice 5 minutes 5 minutes a day for a week, then you how to say, you break your commitment. It's like you discourage yourself. So that's why at the beginning you just do something, estimate yourself at what you can do. Don't set the goal that is very big, because sometimes if you cannot do it, they will this is going to be discouraged on yourself. And I think this is the suggestion for practicing
Right.
meditation.
Okay. Very nice. Okay. Venerable Sambun have already suggest, to all practitioners to mainly continuation or keep your let's say avoid it, is it right, from a commitment. If you postpone your commitment, or you neglect what you have already planned, or have intention to do it, and you skip it, this is one of the hole to your power will gone. Will gone. Same thing, I feel very true to me. For do Monkchat live or live stream every week, twice a week. It's not easy to keep this continuation. Sometimes I also feel that I want to skip someday, but the feeling, the moment I make a decision to skip, it lose my power. My power will gone, and the next week, it hard time for me to come back and redo it again, restore this discipline again. So small thing that we think that it didn't cause anything, I just skip it, next time we can do it. But it's a small breaking, something broken there, and you neglect. This will be something that lose the power. It's not the things that going to empower you to back to your routine or discipline. This is what Buddhist monk or monkhood try to bring part of daily life or part of life living, to do something, same thing every day, same thing every day. Some new monk, will have a hard time to keep doing the same thing. Go to chant every morning, evening, practice meditation, learn how to be in a community. You feel like this is something that you uncomfortable, but it's something that you are training to break your own habit. All right, so this is some sharing that we would like to communicate, to share to all viewers and audiences who have been following Monkchat live for a while. Today we come up here to share and empowering to all of you. If you lost your habit of meditative habit, you can, this will remind you to back on your track. All right, so let I dive into the comments. There are several questions already. Anyway, would like to interact to all viewers first. Thanks to all the comments, people who just gives thumbs up or send some sticker. Okay, and the nun, Mechi Pimon. I just went to their place, her place, to have some observation and help them. And once again, thank you to Mr. Go Shun Kiat to suggest some of his students to follow this Facebook Live every time. Thank you so much for Monk Yaturong. Thank you for and Niroda. Okay, so let I jump into the question from Suvarnapon. Suvarnapon, yes. Thank you for your comments. You asked that when I do meditation, I was sleepy. What I should do? This comes from Tinamita in the 5 hindrances. Those are the enemies of the meditation practice. Meditators should apply effort and improve your samadhi, improve your concentration. If you follow your breathing in and breathing out, you start to breathe longer, stronger. Try to hold your mind with your breath longer to empower your concentration to fight with your sleepiness. Everyone, right? Venerable Sambun, everyone cause sleepiness or drowsy. For the drowsy or sleepiness caused from 2 factors. First factor may cause from your physical problem. You work hard and you want to take a rest. But the second one caused from the less power of your samadhi, less power of your concentration, and it cannot hold your meditation higher. This is my point of view that every time when you start to meditate and for a while you feel sleepy, everyone, me too, but what we always keep in mind is we don't put more effort and our samadhi concentration are not improved yet, not strong enough to overcome those 5 hindrances or sleepiness, drowsy, sloth. That's my suggestion. Venerable Sumbun, do you have any suggestion to?
I think it's very natural to face the TOEFL or sleepiness, for especially for beginner or even for those who have experienced, have practiced for a long time. Even sometime happen, it's not a strength. It's not a strength thing. It's not weird or something strange, and actually, it's a very common thing that will happen. But if that kind of sleepiness is very strong, and you cannot really handle it. Maybe there's many technique or tips that you can overcome your sleepiness. And one of the technique that is pretty work to me, I recently I went to a Wat Tham Doi Ton, and the teacher suggests, if you feel sleepy, you change your intention, you change your focus at your heart here. Move your intention to your heart and feel your heart. And then you breathe out, slowly breathe out and stop breathing and count 1 to 10 and focus and you focus on your heart here. Focus here. Then you just like breathe out. Then count in your mind 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Then breathe in. And again, and breathe out until the end of the breath. And stop and focus on your heart here. Then you start count from 1 to 10 again. Do it like this maybe for 3 to 5 times. And you back to the normal breath. And check that that kind of torpor or sleepiness disappear or not. To me, this technique is is pretty work. It's not only for sleepiness, but many other you can apply this technique with the maybe restless thought. So our mind mainly will think of only 2 dimensions. Will think of the story in the past or the story in the future, or maybe sleepiness. Only these 3 things. If you're not sleepy, you would think of the future or maybe in the past. So if you want to stay or focus at the present moment, you just apply this technique. Just focus, close your eyes and focus on your heart here and hold your breath and stop breathing for a while and count the number from 1 to 10. And that's can help to improve your awareness. You have more awareness, and actually that is a trick that allow your body to take the more how to say more air, more oxygen, and you feel breath. If you do it again and again, you will find when your brain have more oxygen, it will fresh by itself. So sometimes because maybe our brain lack of maybe oxygen or something, if you do it, hold it, maybe take a long breath, as a person said, is also work. And actually take a deep breath, and when you take a deep breath, you will open the space in your brain, the left and the right, and that will help you to be alert. And your position also very important. Your sitting position. Sometimes you just bend your head and you just like you're not sitting in the proper how do you say proper sitting. That can cause to you to feel sleepy. Yeah. So just like check carefully that you do when you sit, you sit upright. Yeah. And your neck, your head is stretched. Yeah. That will help you to breathe comfortably. My suggestion.
Yes, yeah, it makes sense. So when you take a long and deep breathing and you also count, so you give duties, you let your mind work harder. Yeah, and it makes sense, allow you alert. And I think it's very help. Even long breathing, just long breathing, it already help. But even more, you count the number, observe your heart pump. Is it right? You focus. Even you let your mind work more harder, or not to pay attention to sleepiness. So it's very makes sense. Yeah. Very interesting tips to tips as well. So let me inform to all viewers first. We or both monks will only live stream for the question and answer about meditation, and sometimes we share trick and tips to empower to all practitioners. Will be in around 1 hour. So I think we have around 15 minutes left. So we won't keep long Facebook Live like the other day. So this is what I want to tell you first. So shall we move to the next question? Okay. So this question from Clegg Kopak. The question: someday I avoid meditation because I know I will face some difficult emotions. Do you have any advice for those days? Okay, very interesting. And this is what many meditators, beginner, after they have and experience some difficulties, and then they don't want to sit again longer. But please keep in mind, we practice meditation, especially if we dive into the vipassana meditation, insight meditation. The purpose to sit longer, to observe your position in the same position and feeling, in order to face the truth, face the suffering. If we meditate only to gain calmness, peaceful mind, we only happy and peaceful during we practicing meditation, but in real life we again face problem, face difficulties. So in this point, I would like to suggest that we practice meditation in order to use these difficulties. When you already think that, or you have just experienced something bad, and you already predict that when you sit and close your eyes, and of course those thinking will dominate your mind immediately, and then you avoid that. I think for the real meditation meditators will have to consider that this is a great time, a great moment, is a life lesson to contemplate and face the truth. Even more, you will experience or arise your mindfulness and wisdom to solve the problem will arise during the practice meditation. So what I would like to suggest is you have to face the truth, face the suffering, face the difficulties, restlessness, all distraction. It's happen or arise when there is a condition or has a factors. When the factors or the condition has falling, those will disappear. So we have to overcome. This is my suggestion, to face the truth, to see the real thoughts unhappy mind, unhappy thoughts. Venerable Sumbun, what did you see from this question?
Yes, it's person said you have to look find out the source of that kind of difficult emotion. So where it's come from, how it's come from, how it's arise, you know. So you have to look for the cause of that emotion. Yeah. Mainly this all sort of the emotional difficult emotion, and actually from thinking, thought, you know, future and past. It's something we create, we repeat, you know, repeat creating uh, the same emotion to the in our mind. Sometimes we bring up the story in the past and absorb that kind of, to experience that kind of emotion again. Now, especially for those who maybe have a sad or maybe depression, or maybe they lose something, they lost something, you know, they just repeat in their mind. If you observe carefully, that kind of emotion is from what you repeat thinking in your mind. And sometimes it could be fear or worry when you think of something in the future, what you're going to do tomorrow or next hour or something. You feel nervous, anxiety. So most of this kind of emotion is from what we let our mind thinking and grabbing certain kind of story and create that kind of emotion on this time. So that means you're not really stay with here's and now. So now we know the sort of those emotion is from overthinking, you know, overthinking, because it's always keeping the same story. Then the way is to chip your intention, not focus on the thoughts or thinking the future and the past. Nah. That is to keep your mind with the body. Maybe first you just keep your mind aware of your own body. Now, what are you doing? What's posture you're having now? Are you standing? Rather than focus on the thought. Are you standing or are you sitting? Are you sleeping? Or what are you doing? What your body is doing now? What happened to your body? You feel warm? You feel cold? Focus on the feeling on your body. Or maybe what we often do is to focus on your breath. Immediately you come back to your breath, those kind of thinking immediately replaced by awareness. The awareness when you're aware of your own breath. Nah. But it's okay. Sometimes sometimes your mind at the beginning it will start to maybe go to the past and go to future. It's okay, but we need the mindfulness to be mindful that, oh, now my mind is go to the future and go to the past again, and your duty is just be mindful and come back. Now, be mindful and come back. Not to maybe feel against your own thought, accept the thoughts, you know. So that is the it's easy to say to accept, you know, but in actually there's a way. When it's come, just see it as one thing that arise. It's very, see it naturally. Uh,
Okay, yes, it's very uh, informative from Venerable Sambun. So we now have been live streaming for 55 minutes. So I think there's only one question left, not more than that. We sorry to limit our time, only 1 hour for today. Maybe we'll still have only have some questions left, but we will back in another Facebook Live to keep doing. So just simple and basic question from Mok San Lei. He would like to know about the benefits of meditation. Pante. Venerable Sombun, would you please give brief benefits of meditation practice?
Benefits of meditation. I would say you will not get anything from from meditation. If you expect to get anything from doing meditation, you will be disappointed. So doing meditation, and actually, you will lose rather than get. So what you will lose, as the Buddha said, you will lose fear, anger, anxiety, and fear of death, or basically the defilements in your mind. So that is, I think, the ultimate benefit of doing meditation. But meditation can help physically to help you to have a better health, healthier, have more, how to say, self-control, especially your own emotion, not to express maybe your negative emotion to other people by speech or by action. So that is basically benefit of the meditation.
Okay, that's all. Okay. So don't expect too much. Practice first. When you apply and take your effort, or you create right cause, you will also receive or get a right result. You will get a result. All right. So I will get through several questions or comments. Okay. Maybe we cannot answer all questions today. Let I show up message comments from teacher Samantha. She will make your suggestion, Prasambun, in the classroom when you illustrate the observing long breath and count not to falling asleep. Okay. So for the question of Monk Dhammasiri, maybe we will move to the other time. This is already going to be a time for Prasambun. He said that he will start to go to meditation practice around 9. So that's why I'm really sorry that I cannot keep longer because today I'm sorry that we limit only 1 hour. And for Mr. Julius Piscope, he also would like to join Facebook session someday. I will contact you if you would like to join the discussion group. You can join. Okay. Thank you, teacher Samantha, to participate our Facebook Live, and Mr. Go Chun Kiet to always support and give compliments, give a courage to our Facebook Live every time, and Mr. Julius Pisco as well. We hope to see you one day on Monkchat Facebook Live. So thank you for today. I'm really sorry to go really early, but we have to, because we have to make time for today to bring some time for our monks to go to practice meditation before they go to sleep. Tomorrow, next time we will start early. Thank you to all comments, and compliments. So we will leave soon. Thank you for your time to watch, and Venerable Sambun, have a good meditation and good night.
ประสบการณ์สอน
Okay,
and
Satu.
and everyone, so have a good sleep, and don't forget to meditate before you go to sleep and spread your loving kindness. Thank you for watching us today, and hope to see you next time.
Yes, thank you.